Dorian, has there been anything that you've been concentrating on in particular in training this week?
I think we've had a really good, honest week, to be honest. There's been things across the board, both for coaches and players, that we've needed to be getting better at. So, yeah, it's been a good, honest week. Everybody's worked hard. We've been open with each other and really pleased with training today. We trained really well. Some of the problems we've been having, I think we've ironed out, or gone a long way to iron them out, so we'll see how it goes on the weekend.
The guys at British Cycling talk about marginal gains and improving everything across the board. Has that been the case with Saints this week, about having to improve lots of little things as opposed to anything in particular?
Yeah, I'd say that. I think there's been bits and bobs in everything. I've just been talking outside. Someone said to me our forwards have been really good, perhaps been struggling a bit in the backs, but it's not the case at all. Everything leads on to another thing, so momentum's really important. Your forwards help you get momentum, and the backs then sort of finish it off. So the forwards meeting we had this week, we've probably been the most critical of ourselves that we've been all season. So there's bits and bobs we need to be better at across the board, like you say, and we are working hard at that.
Can't talk to you without talking about Taymana Harrison. Have you been surprised by how well he's done in December?
I don't think surprised. I think he's shown us what he can do. We've seen glimpses of Taymana over the last few years, both playing in the Wanderers and in the LV side. He's got some real strengths to his game. He's also been prone to making the odd mistake and that little bit of indiscipline. So I think the real positive for him is that he seems to have ironed out the weaknesses to his game. His ball carrying is as strong as anybody you see. So yeah, he's playing really well. Some real consistent performances across the board in his defence and his attack. And yeah, couldn't be nothing but pleased with him.
Yeah, because in the front row as well, you know, with no Dylan Hartley for large parts, no Alex Corbisiero, of course, much publicised, and without Callum Clark and Tom Wood in the back row, the guys, it seems to be those are the areas that you've almost not missed them as much as you might otherwise have done in previous years.
I think that's true. I think Jamie Gibson's come into the team and been really good for us. He's played really well. Sam Dickinson, Pato, Courtney in the back row, Taymana, as we've been talking, they've been playing well week in, week out, which we've needed from them. We need those other players to get back to fitness as soon as possible, because it helps you rotate and keep everybody fresh, so you can have a real good push to the end of the season. So yeah, we're really pleased with everybody that's been playing in the back row, and we just need to get them other lads fit.
Obviously, there's been a lot of soul searching among supporters over the past week after last week's game, but it's easy to forget sometimes that there's still 2/3 of the season ahead, unlike previous years.
And we're fifth in the league, and we have no divine right to be in the top two, the top four, or anywhere. You've got to work hard and earn your position. We've not played as well as we can. We know that. We've been really poor in some areas, but we're fifth in the league. We're still in contention in Europe, so it's easy for people to get carried away, perhaps victims of our own success over the last few years, where we've been consistently towards the top of the league. But there's a lot of good sides in our league, and there's a salary cap. We all stick within that, or we're working hard to be where we can be, and the strongest we can be each week. So it's one of them things. Nothing's easy.